Hi everyone, and welcome back to English for You. I'm Pat.
I'm Nikki.
So yesterday we saw that AMC High School is planning a school fair. Yeah, a lot of fun.
And it's going to have a Halloween theme. And so there will be some fun activities as well. Halloween themed food and drink.
That's right. It's on October 31st, so it's Halloween. There'll be scary stuff. The activities include a haunted house and special
makeup.
Yeah, special makeup for face painting to go with costumes. What about the food?
I think they're going to have caramel apples and cranberry juice because it looks like blood.
Yep.
And popcorn.
That's right. Now, we know that the fair will be held in the AMC High School gym, but they can't just go, all right, let's do a fair, and it magically happens.
So they have to plan.
Yeah, a lot of work has to go into planning an event like this. So today, we're going to find out how the students will divide up all the different tasks and work out what they need to do.
Reading. How to plan a school fair event. After our class finishes planning the fun and food, it is necessary for every classmate to help out. We need to start preparing for the event as soon as possible, and everyone's effort matters. Preparing for the school fair. There are 26 students in our class. Let's separate them into 4 groups. 6 students will buy the ingredients and prepare the food we'll sell. 6 students will work at the food stands during the fair. 8 students will decorate the haunted house and dress up to scare the guests. 6 students will be responsible for the posters and flyers for the fair. Promoting the school fair. We'll design some posters and put them up around school. They could say caramel apples, popcorn, and cranberry juice. And celebrate Halloween with a haunted house and face painting. We also need to make flyers. They can be small copies of the posters. We can offer special discounts for food and drinks. For example, people could buy 2 caramel apples and get 1 for half price. Popcorn could be 50 NT dollars, and a cup of juice could be 30 NT dollars. However, popcorn and juice together could sell for 70 NT dollars, a discount of 10 NT dollars.
So day 2 of our activity article this month starts by saying, after our class finishes planning the fun and food, it is necessary for every classmate to help out. Now, if something is necessary, it's needed. It is required. You can't do without it. You can't put it off till later. You can't find another way around it. It describes something that 100% has to be done or has to happen. For example, it's necessary to finish high school before you can go to college.
第2天的课文说，在班级规划这些东西、活动还有食物之后呢，每个同学都必须要帮忙。Necessary 是形容词，必须的、应该的，或是不可或缺的，反正就是一定要做就对了。例句说，你必须要先读完高中才能上大学。
So next, the article says, we need to start preparing for the event as soon as possible, and everyone's effort matters. The phrase as soon as possible means with no delay. It has to happen as quickly as people can manage, right now or as soon as they can. It's not quite the same as saying immediately, as it does allow for some necessary delays. That's why it says as soon as possible. So as soon as it is possible for something to begin, it should begin, no waiting.
接着课文又说，我们必须尽快开始准备这个活动，而且每个人的努力都很重要。As soon as possible 就是我们常常会听到的 ASAP。ASAP， 意思就是尽快，越快越好，甚至可能是马上的意思。So what do people do? What do people have to do?
Well, the first item, because they've listed all this out, they've made a very good plan. The first item is preparing for the school fair.
And we can see that there are 26 students in our class.
Okay, so 26 students, but everyone will do different things. So it looks like either the class leader or the teacher or maybe the whole class together has decided how it will work. We see, let's separate them, so the 26 students, let's separate them into 4 groups.
And each group will have a different job. We see that in the article, 6 students will buy the ingredients and prepare the food that we'll sell.
That's right. So ingredients are the foods and other things you use to make an overall dish. It's everything that's needed, from the main items to small things like sugar, salt, or water, and so on. So for all this food, it means you'll need to get the popcorn, the apples for the caramel apples, the sugar for the caramel, the candy, the peanuts and M&Ms and so on that goes on them, the cranberry juice, and anything else they need.
那接下来呢，班上有26个人就被分成4组，那每一组会负责不同的工作。那其中6个人是负责采买食材，还有准备要卖的食物。Ingredient 就是食品的成分或是材料，像是你做蛋糕的时候，可能就要面粉啊、糖啊，或者是其蛋之类的。那这些都是会需要用到的 ingredients. So that's group 1. What will group 2 do?
Well, we'll see that 6 students will work at the food stands during the fair. So they don't have to do anything before it, but they have to be there on the day, selling the apples, selling the juice, taking the money. So that's quite a busy job.
Yeah, and for group 3, we see that the article says 8 students will decorate the haunted house and dress up to scare the guests.
Okay, so that's quite a busy job. They have to build this whole house. They've got to get like ghost costumes or vampire stuff, witch stuff, and they have to be in that house throughout the fair. And when people come in, they got to jump out and scare them. Okay, that was group 3. And here's group 4's job. 6 students will be responsible for the posters and flyers for the fair. A poster is a large piece of paper or card with information and pictures on it. Posters could advertise things like a movie, a product, or in this case, an event. They are designed to catch the eye so people look at them and read the important details. Halloween posters might have pictures of ghosts or something scary on it, and the words could look like blood or bones. You can also put posters showing pictures of your idols on the walls of your bedroom, like in this example. Aaron likes movies, so his bedroom walls are covered with classic film posters.
那最后一组的工作就是要负责海报以及传单。那 poster 就是海报，一般那种很大张挂在墙壁上的。所以说，我们去电影院看到的那种海报，或者是像在这边活动会用到的海报，都是 posters。那 be responsible for 就是说要负责某一件事情 ，have control or authority over something。In this case, the students are responsible for they have to take care of the posters. 例句说 ，Aaron 喜欢电影，所以他的房间的墙壁上都是经典电影的海报。So the students in the group 4 will design flyers as well as posters.
That's right. A flyer, sometimes you'll see these being called a DM, is a kind of small poster with maybe one nice image and the most important information. Flyers are also used to advertise products, events, and so on. You would print them for a play or an art show, for example. They're quite small, maybe only the size of a book, something maybe about that big or smaller, only on one piece of paper. and you'll see people might take a few hundred and hand them out on the street because they're small and easier to carry around than posters.
Flyer 和 poster 不一样的是 ，flyer 是小张的宣传单，就是那种你在捷运站门口会看到有人发的东西，很常见，就是在卖房子啊那种小张的宣传单，所以通常就是这么大而已。And this idea of posters and flyers leads to our next important set of work for the fair.
That's right, and this very important piece of work is promoting the school fair. To promote something means to let lots of people know about a thing and its good qualities in order to increase the number of people who visit or buy or just become aware of whatever you're promoting. Think of movies, for example. Movie companies will promote their new films to get more people to come to the theatre. They'll show trailers, put up posters, there'll be stuff on TV, and so on. A cell phone company could promote a phone to get more people to buy it. Nice advertisements, that sort of stuff. Here's another example. The restaurant tried to promote its business by creating a cheap lunch menu for its customers.
Promote 是动词，推广，意思就是说让更多人知道这个东西或者是这件事情。那在这边呢，就是说学生想要 promote the school fair， 让更多人知道这个活动，让更多人来玩。那 promote 还有另一个意思是提升或者是晋升，就是说在工作上面，如果你升官了，就可以用这个动词。For example, she's been promoted to a manager. So how can you promote an event like a school fair?
Well, let's find out. The article says, and we kind of already know this part, we'll design some posters and put them up around school. So, of course, people will see the posters and they'll go, oh, that's on Halloween, I'll go.
I'll go.
Yes, I'm going to go. So, they have to design the posters first. To design means to think about the way something will look or work and then figure out how to create that thing. So for a poster, you would design it by starting off, you'd share some ideas. What could the picture look like? What pictures can we put on it? What words do we need to put on it? Maybe they'll do some examples on a computer, and then they'll pick the final one. You design all kinds of different things. You could design a car, design a new computer, design someone's clothes, and more. Here's another example of how we can use it. This beautiful wedding dress was designed by Vera Wang.
那这些学生将会设计海报，并且将它们张贴在校园内。Design 当动词的时候，就是设计的意思。你可以设计衣服啊，或者是在这边就是说设计一些图或是字给这个海报。那 design 当名词的时候，就是你设计的成品。假设今天这些学生完成了海报了，那这些海报也可以说是他们的 design。那还有另外一个字是 designer， 设计师，像是 Yves Saint Laurent 或者是Louis Vuitton， 这些都是 fashion designer。
So in that sentence, the students said after they design the posters, they need to put them up. And when we're talking about posters, to put up posters means to attach them to walls or other things like that in places where many people can see them.
Put up 这个动词就是张贴，把它东西粘上去。那在这边指的就是这些海报。
So next, we look at some ideas for what will be on the posters. The article says they could say caramel apples, popcorn, and cranberry juice. And celebrate Halloween with a haunted house and face painting.
The articles also reminds the students who participate in the fair, we also need to make flyers.
That's right, but they have a plan for this, which is they, the flyers, can be small copies of the posters. So they make a poster and they go, okay, just shrink it on the computer and then print out smaller ones.
Next, we're going to look at other ideas the students have for promoting the fair. First, it says, we can offer special discounts for food and drinks.
Yeah, that is a great way to promote something. A discount is a lower price or maybe a special offer that is offered to customers at certain times. So maybe students get a discount when they buy movie tickets, or old people get a discount on the bus or something like that. Maybe people can get a discount if they buy more than one of something, like buy two and you'll get a third one free, that kind of deal. This is a sort of sales idea that encourages people to spend money. So here's an example of a discount and how to use it in a sentence. This coffee shop is offering a special discount. All drinks are half price all Saturday.
这些学生想到了如何推广这个活动的方法，就是他们可以提供特别的折扣。Discount 是折扣，就是可能我们常常会看到什么 buy three and get one free， 买三送一，or those happy hour discount that we often see at a bar。那就是说要鼓励大家来买。例句说，这间咖啡店有一个特别的折扣，星期六所有的饮料都半价。So what kind of discounts will the students offer?
Well, we have a couple of ideas. The first one is, for example, people could buy 2 caramel apples and get 1 for half price.
And here's another. Popcorn could be 50 NT and a cup of juice could be 30 NT.
Yeah, but we also see that, however, popcorn and juice together could sell for 70 NT dollars, a discount of 10 NT dollars. The word however introduces a contrast, something that's different from what we said before. If you say something good about a movie and then you want to say something bad, you start this second sentence with however to show a change of idea or tone. Here, we're using it to show a contrast in prices and also a contrast in what someone might expect. So popcorn is 30 and popcorn is 50 and juice is 30. If you buy one of each, you'd expect to pay 80. But with this deal, you only pay 70, so there's a 10 NT discount. This is a contrast to what people might expect, so we can use the word however to signal the contrast. Here's another example of how we can use this word. The food at this restaurant is delicious. However, its prices are very high.
However 是一个转折语气，然而的意思。那其实它的意思和 but 很像，都是前后会讲一个相反的东西，可能是一正一反。但是要注意的是 ，however 是一个副词，它不是像 but 一样是连接词，所以它没有办法连接两个句子。所以一般来说，我们只要看到 however， 我们就会知道接下来要说的东西可能跟前面的态度或者是想要传达的东西是相反的。例句说，这间餐厅的食物很美味，但是价格很高。
And that's all the preparing and promoting the students have planned. So it's now the end of the article. Everybody knows we've got this job, we've got this job, we've got to do this, you've got to do this, and this is how we'll get more people to come to the fair, spend some money. So maybe the money can be used for the school.
Charity.
Yeah, charity. Maybe, obviously, they'll need to make some money to pay for all the ingredients and the decorations and hiring the makeup guy. So they do need a lot of people to come, and that's why they're promoting it. So this is our monthly activity article, which means there's no chat question in our magazine. However, Nikki and I will still be talking about some topics related to this article in just a moment.
For You Chat.
So this topic is all about promoting stuff. The students have got to promote stuff. Suppose you're going to be in a show. You're going to be part of it. How would you promote it?
Normally, I would create a Facebook page
Yes.
or a Facebook event.
Yes.
And I send it to everyone that I know.
Exactly, yes. Online promotion is really important these days.
Yeah, it's very efficient.
But you can't just do it one time. You kind of have to keep doing it,
Keep
right?
sending it.
Yeah,
every day.
Exactly. You need to post something about this show on your Facebook page or on the event page or whatever all the time.
Yeah, and you can say that if you share this post, and then you can get a chance to win a lottery or something.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Yeah, encourage other people to do your work by giving them a little reward, like a free ticket or a discount, something like that. Yeah, and you can do that in different ways. You can just post a picture, but if you post different things, maybe a short video, some pictures, some other stuff, you could do a little interview with somebody about the show. That really does get people interested. For shows I've been in the past, the director or other actors, they've gone on ICRT and other shows to talk about it. They use the people they know, their contacts, and say, hey, you know this guy who works for this company? Talk to them, see if we can promote it.
Talk to more people, the better.
Exactly, yeah. It's all about getting it out there. If you have some money to spend, you could even put like a commercial in the paper. So if anybody buys that newspaper, they say, oh, look, there's a commercial for this show, something like that. So yeah, there are lots of ideas. Nikki and I only just kind of scratched the surface there of the many different ways of promoting things. But of course, these days, online promotion really is important. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. For English for You, I'm Pat.
I'm Nikki.
We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
How to plan a school fair event. After our class finishes planning the fun and food, it is necessary for every classmate to help out. We need to start preparing for the event as soon as possible, and everyone's effort matters. Preparing for the school fair. There are 26 students in our class. Let's separate them into 4 groups. 6 students will buy the ingredients and prepare the food we'll sell. 6 students will work at the food stands during the fair. 8 students will decorate the haunted house and dress up to scare the guests. 6 students will be responsible for the posters and flyers for the fair. Promoting the school fair. We'll design some posters and put them up around school. They could say, caramel apples, popcorn, and cranberry juice. And celebrate Halloween with a haunted house and face painting. We also need to make flyers. They can be small copies of the posters. We can offer special discounts for food and drinks. For example, people could buy 2 caramel apples and get 1 for half price. Popcorn could be 50 NT dollars, and a cup of juice could be 30 NT dollars. However, popcorn and juice together could sell for 70 NT dollars, a discount of 10 NT dollars.
Vocabulary Review.
Necessary. This year, it became necessary to wear a face mask on buses and trains in Taiwan. Poster. Rita decided she wanted to see the new movie when she saw a poster for it outside the theater. Promote. Simon made a TV show about good eating habits to promote healthy living in his country. Design. Peter and Whitney designed their own home and got a company to build it for them. Discount. The restaurant near the university offers 15% discounts to help students save money. However, I want to go to the party this weekend. However, I should study for the big test on Monday.
智慧小补帖
Ingredient. flyer.
以上节目是由活用空中美语制作。活用空中美语杂志，请洽询全国各大书店。如欲索取试听教材，请来电02-2364-4000 02-2364-4000，或上网查询，网址是 www.english4u.net www.english4u.net